I'm not even that fussed if I get a lot of quotes now. There's so many. I'm just like, it's going to happen.
Watching this video, I'm joined by Alex Parfit today. He's the owner of Arborinati. He's a tree surgeon over the southwest of England. Alex and I have worked together for over 2 years now, isn't it, Alex? It's quite a while. But
Quite
more
well.
more closely in the last 6 months, we ran through the 16-week program, and then afterwards we've continued to work together every week, jumping on calls and working on the business together. So I'm going to kind of just put you in the hot seat and throw it over. Kind of describe for anyone that's watching how it's been over the last 6 months.
We started off just doing advertising, and that was brilliant.
Yeah.
But in the last 6 months, it's allowed me to actually work out how to make the most of that advertising, keep things organized, get everything rolling, keep everything tracked. This has been really, really helpful, I would say.
Yeah, yeah. It's been really good. I think the jump. So obviously we've been running the advertising and making sure the follow up's good, making sure we get as much money out of those ads as possible.
And the quoting process now, and yeah, like now we've got that sorted into that system. I'm I'm sending my estimate before I leave the driveway of that person, and then that does not get forgotten. It is in the list. It
Amazing,
is sorted.
amazing.
So
Yeah, yeah,
that's it's it has been game changing,
yeah,
basically.
yeah. Because before we really pushed the advertising in January, it was more that you were inside kind of crew one and just quoting when you had the free time. And now it's kind of moved to the point where you're not really on site if you can help it at all, and you're trying to quote for
Yeah,
two months
only
all
if it's a
throughout
really
between
fun
two
client.
teams
Yeah,
all throughout the week.
yeah.
So maybe just slightly describe kind of how that change has been for you in terms of what your work day now looks like. Whereas to
So
before you were on
my
site all the time.
yeah, before was turn up on site, load all the tools, do all the things, just a team leader, but not business owner. Now I turn up, I tell the guys where they're going, and then I'm off just going to like 5 or 6 quotes a day booked in all around Bristol, all around Bath, all around Wiltshire. And I'm not even that fussed if I get a lot of quotes now. There's so many. I'm just like, it's going to happen.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
something good. 'Cause before even like before advertising times, it was like really desperate, like asking around, trying to find work. That was really challenging, and there was never enough work to make that jump into taking more time off. And then we started advertising more. It started to become apparent there wasn't enough time for me to be on site. I've
Yeah,
got to
yeah,
be
yeah.
just quoting. So
Yeah.
it's completely swapped around.
But the results have scaled exponentially, haven't they? I mean, in the
Mm.
last 6 months, I think you've had 328 inquiries you've had, which is just that's the
Yeah.
lifeblood of the business, right? You can't grow without that.
And they are good inquiries.
That's the thing, isn't it? Having the kind of now for 6 months, you've had that frequency of inquiries. It kind of gives you the security to know that we can spend the money on the advertising because we know we're going to get the money back, and you can make decisions about trying to look to the future actually and growing, because it's not like, oh, am I going to have a month that's so quiet that I've got guys standing around with no work to do and all these bills to go out. So
Mm.
it's the essential thing, isn't it? Having the inquiries coming through.
Yeah. And I've sort of upped it from one team to now 2 teams, but it just keeps filling up. It
Yeah, yeah.
just, and also just having you sort all of it out. All I have to do is take ridiculous
Hands on.
photos and send it to you.
Yeah.
And then it's like, it's done. It's like people are like, how do you do your adverts? And I'm like, I don't have a clue. I'm just dressed as
Yeah.
Charlie Black. It's great.
We can also go through your last 6 months of figures because we have those to go through.
It's slightly concerning. Hopefully it's all good. Yeah.
No, it looks good, Alex. So you did, like I just said, you did 328 inquiries in that period, in that 6 month period, and 191 quotes out of those 328 inquiries. With 191 quotes from over 300 inquiries, I'm happy with how that is. I think you're quoting like plenty of work. And you won
Yeah.
99 jobs in that period just from the paid advertising. Obviously, you've won other work as well,
Yeah.
but almost
Yeah.
100. I wish it was 100, but it's 99. I checked this one. I was like, there must be one more, but it's 99. And in recorded revenue, for that same period, it's £112,000, 112,120 pounds in revenue. Consider we've spent £5,000 on ads basically in that period. And across the 6 months, it's 21.7 to 1 over the entire 6-month period blended average. So with that, you can think, right, well, if we get the two teams functioning really well, keep this amount of work coming in, can we look to scale even further? Can we look to expand further? Which is a very, very good position to be in.